OneCouncil is the online portal to fill out your timesheets for the city of Kwinana. The process is simple: launch My Timesheets, fill in your hours, and submit. Your supervisor will be notified of your new timesheet, and you will receive an email advising if it's approved or rejected. OneCouncil will keep an active count of your unfinished timesheets until action is taken. In this tutorial, we will demonstrate both mobile and desktop versions. Use an internet app on your mobile such as Google, Safari, or Firefox. Enter the supplied URL into the browser to launch OneCouncil. Enter your email. For a supplied Kwinana address, log on using Office 365. Or use your personal email address. Enter your password. For first time logging on, click the Forgot Password link to reset your password, only if you are using a personal email address. You will receive an email with instructions to reset. After successfully logging on, go to My and launch My Timesheets. Then go to your outstanding or future timesheet. Add your activities. Select your role if you have more than one. Clock in your hours. It is important to enter the correct hours and use the 24-hour clock. Alternatively, use the selector. Comments can be added particularly when you have a prior agreement with your supervisor, such as covering a shift for a team member. Select the Action menu, then Save. Here is the activity on the timesheet. After adding a few more, you can see which days have activities and drill down to see more. The timesheet shows draft and total hours. Once you're done for the 2-week period, select Submit. The status changes from draft to submitted. You can go back and recall, make changes and submit again. Your supervisor will review your timesheet, and it will be approved or rejected. This will be alerted to you by email. The numbered notifications on the function tile are for draft and outstanding timesheets. Approved and rejected can be seen on the status as well. For rejected, check the note from your supervisor, make changes to the timesheet and submit again. Use an internet browser such as Chrome, Safari, or Firefox. Enter the supplied URL into the browser to launch OneCouncil. Enter your email. For a supplied Kwinana address, log on using Office 365. Or use your personal email address. Enter your password. For first time logging on, click the Forgot Password link to reset your password, only if you are using a personal email address. You will receive an email with instructions to reset. After successfully logging on, go to My and launch My Timesheets. Then go to your outstanding or future timesheet. Simply click Add Activity to set a block of hours. Select the appropriate entry type. Then enter your hours. Comments can be added particularly when you have a prior agreement with your supervisor, such as covering a shift for a team member. Click Save, and the activity is recorded to your timesheet. Notice, It is not submitted as the status shows draft. As each activity is added, it is shown in the total for each day. This day has too many hours booked, as a result of not using the 24-hour clock. When you enter the hours, use the correct digits, or remember to add AM or PM. Alternatively, use the time selector. As the activities are added, notice the totals. Your hours totals here in normal. The timesheet total is here. If you have dual roles, for example, as a swimming instructor and as an umpire, you will need to create the activities for each role separately. By default, your first role will always be implemented. So first, fill in the activities as the swimming instructor. Now do your secondary role. Click More to change the roles. Here you can change the role and also set the hours. Then save. The secondary role is set up manually in this way each time. Once your activities are set up for the 2-week timesheet, click Submit. Notice, the status changes to Submitted. Your supervisor will review and either reject or approve it. You will receive an email advising if it is approved or rejected. If any of your timesheets are rejected, outstanding, or left in draft, OneCouncil keeps an active count until it is actioned. If you submit by mistake, you can recall just like that. While the timesheet is in draft or submitted, you can delete all activities by selecting Clear Unauthorized and then start again. For rejected timesheets, check the notification from your supervisor, located here. Then amend the activity in question. Notice, the status changes from rejected to a draft. After making the corrections, submit the timesheet again. You will receive your payslip by email, and you can also view your pay slips in another function. Select Home to return to Main menu. Then launch My HR and Pay. Select My Pay, then Pay Advices to view your payslips. If you are using a shared device, be sure to log off, or you risk someone viewing your details. As a rule of thumb, always check your timesheets are approved. You can find further guides and tutorials by clicking here to the support page. And follow up with your supervisor directly for any queries.